That WTOL 11 weather team tracking that snow moving in as kids are coming home on the bus. That'll be the situation, as you heard, it'll play out. And that may have parents thinking about safety.
So what does it take to make that decision? And what are the consequences if a snow day isn't called and a bus slides off the road? Andre Norrells is getting answers from one of our largest school districts tonight. Andre?
Jeff and Kaylee, the superintendent told me a lot goes into deciding to close or delay school, but at the end of the day, it's all about student safety.
Is it tapering off? Is it continuing throughout the day? Is there ice under the snow?
Kristine Martin is the superintendent of Washington Local Schools. It's her first year, and she hasn't called a snow day yet, but she was the assistant superintendent for a few years.
I was kind of in on some of the discussion.
She says the decision is usually made early in the morning, with someone checking out the roads.
We have our director of kind of grounds and maintenance, and he as well drives the road. So we're on the phone very early talking about what they're seeing and what's out there and making that decision.
But when the snow is expected a little later in the day, the district has to make a decision based on the forecast. Martin says the superintendents in the area consult one another.
We do kind of make those decisions, sometimes as a collective group, depending on where we're located.
Not calling a snow day could have serious consequences. Attorney Scott Ciolik says a school district could face legal action if a student got hurt on the bus because of the weather.
If they make an irresponsible, negligent choice to hold school and there's an accident, that would probably open them up to some substantial liability depending on the circumstances.
Martin says some days she'd rather be safe rather than sorry.
Sometimes we make a day and you know what, you could have came in, but again, I think as superintendents, we all want to keep the district safe, but we want to keep kids safe.
The attorney also told me schools now have more flexibility than before when calling snow days. There used to be a certain number of days a district could take off per Ohio law, but now districts just have to meet a certain number of hours in school by the end of the school year. Now, as for tomorrow, stay up to date with the closings and delays on our free WTOL 11 weather app. Reporting in West Toledo, Andre Norrells, WTOL 11.